This is stream 2.5 of the second part, which was earlier today. I streamed just a little bit, and last time we played, we were in the wannabe Citadel. We talked to all the Solarians, the Turians, the Asari, so on and so forth. And we saw how utterly, disgustingly boring their life has been. Apparently there was a coup, and a lot of people died, a lot of people are exiled, so I have a group of people somewhere out in deep space called the Exiles. We should be getting our ship soon, which I believe it's that in that picture right there. We will be then lifting off to our first thing. I do have some other things that I need to finish on the Citadel one, other than I'm just going to call it the Citadel. It's like, so I'm going to talk to our first murderer on here once this loads up. Then go to the ship after I look around and stuff. I have to say I'm pretty happy with the game so far. Hi, Larry. I have to say I'm pretty happy with the game so far. I hope they make a second one. I read somewhere that they aren't, or it's been pushed back. It's in like, I guess since the ratings on this were extremely awfully bad, they were just like, nah. We don't want to make another one, so that was something that happened. Although I'm not too happy about it, because the way these games usually end is they end with like a kind of a justifiable, like, wow, you know, it was such a great game and I'm glad it came to a conclusion, but it always leaves us off at some sort of cliffhanger. So there's that. Whoa, look what looks fine so far. You okay there, bud? Oraje Patil?
Hey, you okay?
Oh fuck, that scared me.
My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right
Oh god,
after the
his
mutiny,
face.
we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Is it paranoia, bud? Are you sure about that?
It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Well, this has to stop, bud. I'm here to help.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
Black-lipped goth writers on the case.
But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this.
Sure about that, bud?
You weren't even here during the mutiny.
Sure about that?
Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure, bud, I'll help.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Sure thing, bud. By the way, Larry, what do you mean by your help on this one? Oh well. We'll continue. Hello, this is the Pathfinder's headquarters. I'm here to scan the box.
To cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Okay, here's the wire, here's the wire. Oh boy. Riveting gameplay, guys. I know it is.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
Ugh.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100.
Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about, Larry. It's late. That's not Liara Tassoni. That's such a cool character from the first, second, and third game. OG Asari lover. It's the one I went after, at least. Damage done in sight was caused by a direct override of the... Okay, so nothing here, I guess. No story. Got it. We shall go over here. And...
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Running up here, running up and downstairs, getting my cardio in. That goes from there. Leads to this panel. Come, scan it.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any
Is
idea
it?
as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well
Okay.
as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Oh, Patil,
Oh,
that's his
shit.
name.
Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Awesome. To the Hyperion! Away! Oh, hey. Cora?
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Which one was Addison again? Nothing I couldn't handle. Her reaction's understandable. Addison wasn't my favorite. Her reaction was understandable.
She understands the stakes. If I fail, we...
You won't.
Let's hope
Oh.
not.
You won't. That's the end of it.
Okay.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
4 female Ghostbusters. The feminists are taking over. I'm an adult virgin. Do 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 do. Hyperion deck. I think I have to say, from what I can tell, there's more female characters in this game than there was in the first 3. That was weird. Mic malfunctions. Okay, I'd still find this chick though. I have to say, I think, like I said before, I think there's more females in this game than there has been in the others, which is kind of an interesting proposition that they've done that. More female leads? Question mark? I don't know. Zarya Killis. Let's talk to ye.
Zara Kellis?
Zara
Yes.
Killis? My bad.
I have
Fuck.
evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself.
Nice blue
I have the
eyes.
scans to prove it.
Doesn't match your face.
Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patil's. A third party seems likely.
Decoy tactic.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless.
Ooh.
Wish I had access to the
You
security
mean
cams.
more
I
sex?
bet we could find something there.
You
Yes.
stay put, so whoever did this
100%.
doesn't realize we're onto them.
Means
I'll check out the security cams.
I can play the game 7 times over
Raj,
and have
yeah?
sex with...
Is it really her?
No, it's not Raj.
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Pathfinder, it's good to see you.
Is it good to see me?
Word is there's been trouble on the station.
Oh, where'd you hear that?
We just got here. How did you know that already?
Word gets around.
Does it now?
Talk to me? Anyway, as soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
Why are you here?
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station. Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. Of all the captains I've piloted for, she's the best. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say no to the adventure of a lifetime?
Pretty easy. There's this thing called I love my family more than I love adventure.
How do you feel about all this now that we're here?
Hopeful. I know it's a rose-colored outlook, but someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
You have a lot of questions.
Have to
Let's
go
just
now.
let's just not talk to you anymore. Okay, let's continue on with whatever we were doing. Okay, we have to run all the way back here. Not run into gurneys. If I remember correctly from what I did play, screw family. Yeah, dude. Fuck that question. Ain't nobody want to hear about that question. Ain't nobody care about your family. You're gonna die alone. All alone. Okay. If I remember correctly, though, I think that she's the actual perpetrator. If you kind of think about it, though, it's like, how would she know, right? How would she know about sabotages and so on and so forth? Because to other people, it seems to me like it's just a normal everyday occurrence. While with her, it's like, oh, there's sabotages? Okay. Security footage. Security footage 1.
This file is useless.
Okay,
Let's check another.
let's try not to look at your shoulder, please. So we're just gonna go over here. Damage control. Tyrion Kendros. As you are aware, there was a mutiny on the Nexus. During your absence, events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality were certainly a factor, but for the leaders, including your predecessor, form of blah blah blah. Okay. Thank you, Director Tan. My people focused on defending the station. Okay. Calyx, Carnivius may have started it, but Sloane made her allegiances clear. Da 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 da. Read. Security footage. Network accessibility and da da da. Oh, there's actually more at the top because I'm a fucking
And another
idiot.
scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
Yeah, dude, let's check another.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence.
It's
You
better
need
than the
pretty high
last
clearance
ones.
to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Is it?
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Yeah, let's just walk up with our not so secret fucking Omni tool scan. Let's see. Hi, are you a perpetrator? Could you be sabotaging the place?
This person is not a match.
No? Okay, carry on. Hi, could you be sabotaging the place?
Biometrics do not match.
Are you sure I'm right here? No? Okay. I guess that's it for here. Let's go to the Hyperion. And question people there. Hi, Cora. You just gonna stand there like a lump on a log, not doing anything? That's cool. That's awesome. It's no big deal. I'm not supposed to stop this. Hello, could you be a bad guy? Yes, no,
Negative
okay.
match.
That's totally not a coincidence. There's a bad guy within our mists. I think I found him. That is a wall. Hello? Could you be our bad guy? Right here. Yeah. It is. It's Dale.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he? Dale.
Don't worry about him.
Atkins,
It's
right?
Dale.
We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Sure you do, bud. Is that what you're calling it?
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Awesome.
Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Dude, I feel bad. I
I'm
feel
sorry
for
what
you,
happened,
but...
But setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends?
Awesome.
I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
It's not up for me to decide. I'm not the judge.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Yeah, just walk off to the side view. He's gone. Poof, disappeared. Okay, so we confronted Dale. Now, what other things do we have? Priority ops, that's new beginning. Nope. Prison guard, our first murder. Let's go investigate our first murder that could ever happen within our new Andromeda galaxy. It's always a fun thing, right? Murder? It's something that our character totally doesn't do on a daily basis whenever he actually leaves the station, right? One thing I hate is traversing through all of these tram tunnels. Ugh. It's already a pain in the ass. Yeah, I want to go from one part to the other. Let's have this very, very boring tunnel slide. Excuse me, jeez. Okay. First murderer. Sergeant Akir.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story.
Dude has a very white face.
Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to meet with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Wife says you're innocent, bud.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos.
Okay.
We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Okay.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
So it was unintentional then.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Evidence will
I'll
decide,
check out
bud.
the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Sure about that, bud? Oh, by the way, Larry, might I add, you're gonna get to see the sister real soon. Hey, Kandros.
No news on the Turian Ark yet.
Or is this militia business?
A murder case. What?
I spoke with
What?
Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony
About
attempts failed, it
time.
didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Not a reach.
It doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception.
The perception
Despite
of
the lack
what?
Physical evidence, everything
My
added up.
fucking big
His
afro?
only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her.
I don't want
And
to
there's
talk
a
to
report of
her.
The perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Thanks, bud.
Mike Andros, duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
I don't want to fucking do this. Ugh. Oh, hey, data pad. Lieutenant, based on our status report 16C, it seems we're no longer closer to gaining a foothold in any sector. Without decent recon or greater intel on this enemy, I'm starting to think our efforts are futile. The risks involve the continued loss of resources and lives, making it hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down expeditions or expectations again. Kendros. Ha! Could you get out the fucking way, woman? Thank you.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
Wow, lots of grunts.
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Wow. Okay. Well, that was a thing. Let's go talk to our eyewitness. Hello, it is me, the eyewitness of a lifetime. I am here to ask questions. Could you please provide me answers? Oh, you got a red face. You got Donald Trump face.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio?
Why do you got purple hair?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
I wouldn't say shock was a thing, I'd say. Did you agree with the Chief?
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer.
Sure thing, bud.
In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been...
Why was the Chief shocked?
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight. Don't mean. Maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you.
I mean, yes, I do.
To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
No, okay, see, if I pissed Larry off to an extent, like, I don't know, I threw shade at, like, his shoes, and then his baby sister, and then his mom, I expect Larry to shoot me in the face in front of a crowd. Like, certain arguments justify a shot.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
Guilt, yes.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
So then you don't know it was him. So why'd you say it was him?
Of course.
My
It
skeezies.
killed him. We had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper
My
funeral.
skeezies.
So
Oh
the body was never
no.
examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tan wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Of course Tan wouldn't, because Tan is a Solarian bastard. Tan can go kill himself. She a thought? I guess, maybe.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
Oh, please
I
don't.
appreciate it.
I
didn't
don't
plan very
actually
well,
appreciate it at
although
all.
I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
I'll find them, you passive-aggressive fuck.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Yeah, you being
I'm looking
passive-aggressive.
into the Nilkenrensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
Well, it's my
First
business,
murder
bitch.
in Andromeda, and I'm in
Murder
Paris.
everyone.
Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right.
If I had the choice, Larry, I'd kill this fucker, Director Tan, in like a heartbeat.
I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it.
You sure about that, bud?
We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Thank you. Let's talk about these Nexus troubles.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
Oh, dude, if I could, damn.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership. When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Well, I'm glad she didn't, because her entire fucking vision was awful.
Candace mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed.
Is that what
We
you
had
would
no
call
choice
it?
but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we called them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Sloane Kelly.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
Sure thing, bud. What about these
There
Krogan?
don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why do you dislike these Krogan? Oh, it's because you're a Solarian racist bastard.
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Sure thing, bud. What's your role?
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
And why is that?
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
Why do you squint your fucking eyes so much?
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
What?
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative.
So this fucker counted money for a living.
Path not taken. Well,
Can you believe this
but
shit?
on New Worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
This
Right.
dude's
Sorry.
this dude's fucking power hungry.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain. is a
Yes,
priority for
exactly.
Pathfinder.
An alien
And don't forget
Solarian
forward
Trump.
stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, right?
Yay, goody! I can't wait to test it out. I'm not gonna ask you any
all.
more fucking questions
Thanks for
because you
your time.
bore me.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
I don't like you at all. Okay, well, let's go back to the thing as my camera decides to wonk out. Let's go back to Sam. We'll look at our sister and see how she's doing, and then we're gonna go and cryobay, correct? Yes, no, maybe so. It's like a little car, little toy car. Hello. Oh, who are you? Ooh. Nigel McCoy. Must be Irish.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together.
Oh.
I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his
Sure,
digital
bud.
journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Yeah, bud. You know, because I totally have time in my such busy schedule of finding all the missing arcs, etc., to find your fucking brother's pendant. Ooh, Fisher. I like fish.
Fisher,
What the fuck's on your head?
That was some expedition, hey?
Oh.
Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the Ket. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Oh, yeah. Things will get better, though.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda, too. We just have to find them.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. Sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
Chin up, bud. Keep on screwing family. Greer, how's it going, bud?
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
Probably eating you.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, Kirkland.
They'll be missed. I liked them.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah, just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
What do you mean you're not cut out for this anymore?
Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
So what, you're not gonna fight anymore because you're a little bitch?
Thanks again.
Thanks, bud. They would have beaten and yeah, it's find the biggest, meanest guy there and beat him and rape him. They just hit friendly Timmy.
Ryder,
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
You're gonna have
There's no need
grandkids
to
with that fucked up hair? I don't know about
That
that.
was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
That's the sister.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
It's okay. How'd he die?
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters.
Oh, thanks, bud.
I've met one Pathfinder. Well, two with you. But I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
Yeah, let's look at her. How is she?
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
That's good.
How'd this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment, coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another writer.
Sure you aren't. I don't know. It's all mundane backstory I don't really care about. So here's this... Oh, pardon me.
Changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Thanks, bud. So this is our sister. I'm stuck. Okay, so this is our sister. As you can see, she's disgustingly ugly. Just like our oh, by the way, his name is Thick. It's Thick Rider. So just like our Thick Rider over here. Oh God. That is a door. I cannot go through there. Let's go this way, and then we're gonna go to the Hyperion decks. Yeah! We should be getting on our ship soon. Let's go talk to Sam. She's like a .10. God, Larry. It's that a little nice. Maybe like a .25. Where the fuck did these people come from? What is that dude's face? It's uglier than mine, and I worked hard to make him look ugly. Ew. God. Let's go to the Sam node. Thanks, bud. We're gonna go talk to Sam.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node.
Thank you.
I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seems best we speak alone.
Why the secrecy?
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
Oh, nice. That's, cool.
That's me, now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique, tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Secrecy breeds paranoia.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Whoa.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed.
How do you know all
Perhaps
this?
You should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless
I
you
don't
have
want
more
to.
questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Thanks, bud. I don't care. Let us go. Profiles, awesome. Vanguard. Gonna get my Vanguard on. Combat efficiency. We're going to upgrade the Omni Granada. Thanks you. Let's soldier unlocked. Okay, cool. Let's go to Cora, upgrade her. I don't know, her Asari Commando 1, and then her Defensive Training 1. Liam, I don't know. A dude. Frag Grenade, we'll upgrade that. Okay. Now we're going to go to our dad's quarters, and then we're going to go to our ship. That guy is squatting because he probably has to take a shit.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Yes, it's a Normandy SR2 that's from Mass Effect 2 and 3. It's what you use. Because the original Normandy broke. It is dead.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories.
Awesome, I'm glad these triggers look like little balls, you know, little floating orbs in the middle of space that only I can see. It totally doesn't make me seem crazy. There's a coffee machine.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Let us look at...
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, and then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard that.
This dude's voice is so deep.
I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Sure thing. Oh, Asari archaeologist. So this is Liara Tassoni. This is the Asari from the first 3 Mass Effect games. Sadly, she's not in it, but her voice is. Once again, Liara Tassoni was the one I went after romantically.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful.
She's only like 300 years old, which I think is a funny thing.
Mentioned Dr. Tassoni, an expert on Protheans, I think.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto data pads.
Thank you.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful.
Thanks, Liara.
Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Well, Mass Effect 3 happened, and she finds all of the potential that she could ever want. I think it's enough for now. It's all encrypted anyways, and so I can't listen to it anyways. Let us be off to our ship. I'm sure running around in the same spot over and over and over and over again is totally a fun thing, dude. Running like a hillbilly, running like an idiot, going to my new ship. Cannot wait. Ducking Bay. One more really awful loading screen of a trans. Oh, no. Interesting.
See what Tan gave us?
Smash
I
or
hear it's something
pass?
special.
I wonder.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Yeah, man. That.
They call her the Tempest.
Damn, dude. I actually really like the ships in this. They're so cool. They're so huge and massive in the scale. It's awesome.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
There's another female Turian.
So you're the one who's making everything happen.
Hell yeah.
Veteran.
Pretty fine.
Veteran X. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between.
Nice.
Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Hell to the yeah.
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Okay, well, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is there a problem?
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Nice.
Really?
Hell yeah, bud.
Yeah, really.
Oh, he's so ugly.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Smooth.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
It's a welcome change. That's for sure. Loading screen, can't get past these loading screens. They take forever when you're loading into something new.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Nice.
Glad to see you looking well.
Thank you, Doctor. Maybe be seeing you later.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's
nice.
Gilberti. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run
And
by
Lighter,
Susie
of
Unwell,
course.
our science
Got an
officer.
Irish and a Scot.
Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Cool, Larry. Should be an adventure of a lifetime.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part.
What's the
When
best
you're
part?
ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Swing! And once again, I'm glad I got through this because it'd be boring for the stream tomorrow to be all of that bullshit. So, once again, thank you all for joining. If you did join, thank you all for watching. If you watch later, I know Larry's the only one that did join. This is our beautiful. Oh God, he looks like a wannabe Samuel Jackson. This is our beautiful character, Thick Writer, and that is going to be the end of our stream. Hope you all enjoyed.